Justin Moore. Hey, buddy.
How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Howdy. How y'all?
So we're here at Studio 987, pretty excited to have Justin Moore perform for us.
Are you just saying that?
No.
Really?
Really.
Okay.
I'm a little nervous.
mean
I
it?
get nervous in front of people. Can you believe that? Okay. So I want to know, first of all, at what age did you know this was going to be your career?
The age that I knew that I was going to attempt this was 17, 18, something like that. Up until then, I was so obsessed with sports in high school, I really could care less about anything but that. But
And what was the moment that you said, okay, you know what, I think this is what I want to do?
I was planning on playing baseball in college and had a couple scholarship opportunities. I mean, small school type stuff to do that. And I went to college for 2 weeks and decided that was plenty of that. And my dad actually came up to me and said, "What do you think about doing this for a living, son?" Because I'd played music in high school a little bit, and I was like, "You can do that?" And
Yeah.
So, because I grew up in a town of 300 people, so that's kind of unheard of, where I
Right.
come from. It's kind of unattainable.
Right.
And so, moved to Nashville when I was 18. I'd been out of high school probably 3 or 4 months, something like that, and got fortunate to get a publishing deal, which allowed me to write songs. And Small Town USA was actually the second song that I wrote when I moved to Nashville. I was 18 years old, so
Wow.
yeah.
So I heard that when you first moved to Nashville that nobody wanted to give you their material, so you just wrote your own songs.
Yeah, that's why I started writing songs, because I'd never, that's not something I did growing up or anything. I was getting songs to try to go cut to get a record deal, and now I understand why I wasn't getting people's best songs. They're trying to get them to Tim McGraw and Kenny Chesney and those guys, and I thought, well, I guess I'll just write them myself, and I just started writing songs, and that really honestly took me from a guy who could sing on key half the time to an artist,
Right.
It kind of made me realize what I wanted to do as far as what type of music and that kind of stuff, so.
I think it's great when the artists write their own stuff. I mean, I love that.
Yeah, it's been a blessing in my life. If I didn't start writing my songs a while back, I probably wouldn't be sitting here right now, because it, put some food on the table
Right.
and stuff like that. But and then again, it just kind of made me realize what I wanted to do exactly as an artist. So.
If you could only use 3 words to describe yourself, what would they be?
What I would describe myself as, or my wife?
Well, actually, let's do both and make it interesting.
Stupid idiot would be one. Moron. No, me, I don't. Jeez. Laid back, normal. That's
All right.
pretty much 3, right?
All right.
I am from Arkansas, but I can count some. I can count to 3. Yeah.
If you could pick anyone to sing a song with, who would it be?
That's a good one. Probably Ronnie Dunn. Yeah.
Interesting.
He, to me, is the best singer that we have in our format. Which is my opinion.
Well, his range is incredible.
He's ridiculous. He's one of those guys, you hear him sing and you go, crap, I don't want to ever sing again, because I can't do that. But
Your biggest musical influence?
probably Dwight Yoakam,
Yeah, that is so weird, and I have to tell you why. Because you remind me
because I'm weird.
so much of him.
Do you?
Honestly, I was thinking this 3 hours ago. I thought, if I had to compare him to somebody, I would have to say Dwight Yoakam, because Dwight has his own style, his own flair, and he's just really, really country.
Right. Well,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah.
That's a huge, compliment to me. It's funny because everybody goes, really? Because our music really ain't similar. I mean, to be honest with you, I'm always been a big fan of those guys who are stylists like him, who, like you said, nobody's ever been like or will be like again. And I just thought he was the ultimate package as far as, his live show and
Sure.
it was different. And I actually got to meet him for the first time about 3 or 4 weeks ago we played a show together. But the first time I talked to him on the phone, it was the day that my album had came out, and we knew that it was doing pretty well. And a guy that works for my record label had worked for his prior record label, and just called him and put him on the phone with me out of the blue, and I had no idea. And he's like, "It's Dwight." I'm like, "Oh my God,"
Right.
you know. And he said, "Hey," I said, "Hey, I got to be honest with you, I'm about to crap my britches right now." And he's like, "Don't do that." And so that's my first memory of talking to my idol, you know. So
Okay.
that's where the idiot part comes in.
Oh, stop it. What do you want your fans to know about you? The most important thing?
Wow. Probably that I'm just a normal guy. I mean, to be honest with you, everybody, that's been the most common thing that people come up to me and say, "Man, you're really normal." I'm like, do I look really not normal on TV and stuff? Or, I mean, but, this is me having the success that I've had proves to me that it happens to normal folks, you know. And there's this really simple reason why I seem normal is because before I was doing this, I was, selling meat out of the back of my pickup truck to pay
Sure.
my bills and stuff like
Sure.
that. It's just, we caught a couple breaks, and thank God you guys at Country Radio played our records, and it's we have a really cool job. That's about the only difference, you know.
Last question.
Okay.
If you were and it's my famous last question. If you were a bumper sticker, what would it say?
Oh my God, you're stumping me. Ain't I supposed to get a list of these questions before I come out here? Or
You know, you
something?
probably should have.
Probably something about being a redneck or something.
High-tech redneck?
There you go. I'm not really. Well, I guess I am. I just got the new iPhone, and I'm still going. I don't. My wife just keeps going. Here, just give it to me. You know.
Okay, I know this is going to be ridiculous, but before you do your show, will you put down your cup and let me hold you and rock you like a baby?
See, this is. Why not? This is why I get in trouble with my wife when I go home.
on, sugar. Exactly what I wanted to do right here. I love it. You are awesome.
Yes, I am.
You kick some butt now, trucker.